I saw a beautiful girl on the street. She looked nothing like me, I think. But I wanted to call you and tell you about the way that her hair got caught in her mouth. I saw the wing of a bird on the road. It was early, I was walking alone, and I found it lovely, and I found it sad. I don't know how you'd find it, but I wanted to ask. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you. And at the bar on TV, they were talking about the casualties, 400 and counting, and my only question was, how would you feel if one was me? Would you wish we'd made love again? Would you want to revisit the marks on my skin? 'Cause the world could be burning, and all I'd be thinking is, how are you doing, baby? Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you. I'm sorry to be so serious. I know you don't like my long face. I am only here to tell you that I am eviscerated. I'm sorry to be so serious. I know you can't stand me this way, but I took hope and half desire. No wildfire, and I'm standing in the rain. After everything, 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 everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you. Everything's about you to me. Everything's about you. So that was that. Probably messed up. So let's chat. I might not be too good at this because it's not scripted or anything, but I wanted to have a brief chat. I keep saying the word chat. To remind you, hello friends, I'm Elliot. I've already said that. This is a video that you are still watching. Maybe, I mean, if you're listening, then you're still watching. Sorry, I really need to gather my thoughts. I wanted to say that I want to do other things with my channel. I'm just a person that enjoys making videos. I've always enjoyed making videos, but pretty much my whole life all I've ever done is, I made some weird little skits when I was a kid, but mostly when I was a kid, even then I would just make music videos to songs that I already knew. And then I started making some covers and putting them on the internet once I had the confidence to do that, which is kind of a big deal for me because a whole lot of time I didn't have the confidence to do that. So That's neat. What am I saying? I feel this weird pressure that I know it's in my head and it's like myself doing this, but for some reason, even though I have less than 100 subscribers, I still think, golly, there are people who are like taking time out of their day to watch this? Like, that's kind of wild. And I am worried about disappointing those people. I guess I want to talk about things that I care about. For example, I try to keep the ranting at the beginning of the video where I'm ranting about the music that I enjoy and why I enjoy it. I try and keep that ranting to a minimum. But I would kind of like to make a video maybe where I talk about that because I have a lot of thoughts about music. And the people who are in my immediate life don't love hearing all the thoughts that I have about music. I have many thoughts. So I'd kind of like to make some videos about maybe what I think about music. And maybe you folks who are still with me watching this, maybe you folks want to hear that. Maybe you don't. And if you don't, that's okay. Maybe you just don't watch when that happens. But I want to start doing other things, like talking about things I enjoy, such as books, films, music, flags, Magic the Gathering. It might not be as predictable, I guess is what I'm saying. It might not always be me making a cover. And I think that's okay. And if you don't like that, then you don't like that. And that's okay too. I'm sorry, I'm pretty awkward about this. I'm starting to think that I should have written a script. Anyway, that's all from me right now. Hopefully you got something out of that. If you're still here, you probably aren't. Fare thee well.